Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today I was going to try something new. I was going to try and do something called what shadows are helping you to be the best version of yourselves at this time. Sometimes it's just about noticing your shadows, just having an awareness. If you see it in someone else, just know it's yours as well because we are all one. And so that's the problem with the shadows is that we cast it aside. We feel like it's not ours, it's discarded. We don't like that about ourselves. It goes into our subconscious minds. We're unconscious of it. And then we meet someone, and then it gets mirrored back to us, and we think it's theirs. And we think, oh, I would never do that. Meanwhile, it's only being mirrored back to us because it's ours. Oh, I do apologize. I have the window open, by the way. It's such a beautiful day today here in Phoenix, Arizona. Anyway, so I decided to start doing this because this is what's keeping a lot of twin flames from getting into twin flame union is that we're not embracing our shadow selves. We are instead casting them away as bad and not accepting those parts of ourselves. So I was going to try and see if this works and see what comes up. I was going to pull some shadows and that way we can at least have awareness of our shadows. We still may be unconscious and say it's not ours, but the point is that all of it is us, right? Even if we've never experienced it, it's all the shadows are us because we are all one. So that's the whole point, just to make you aware. And when you see it in others, know it's yours, and that will help you to become unconditionally loving to others. So that's the whole point of this, and it's to help you get into twin flame union because it's all about unifying with ourselves first before getting unified with our twin flames. I hope that makes sense. Also, I am offering 10-minute free readings for all my new subscribers. You could just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. You can give me one question, one open-ended question, and I can email that back to you as a thank you. And also thank you to all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate you. And so I'm hoping that the shadow readings and my as well as my ASMR releasing trapped emotion videos also help everyone get into twin flame union because releasing your trapped emotions are also going to help you deprogram your subconscious mind. It's also extremely important to get into twin flame union. So that's what I want my channel to be about. No, not really like the fluff, but the how to get into twin flame union. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's get some shadows that we all share. All of us, including me, that all of us, have. Okay, so let's grab a few and see what comes out. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, definitely we all have this. Okay, so the first one is manipulation, right? So you may notice this in others, right? You may notice others being manipulative. And you may actually be already conscious of this in yourself. Like you may see yourself as being manipulative in certain aspects, right? Maybe not the same aspect as you might see someone else. Maybe you might see someone manipulative when it comes to love or money or with their children. Okay, and maybe you are manipulative for a whole different reason. Okay, but it's still everyone has it. Everyone has the shadow of manipulation. So I was going to pull a card and ask, well, how is this helping us? How does manipulation, or what is this about? How does manipulation help us? And then I was going to maybe pull this and see if that helps. Something new I'm trying. How does manipulation help us? What is this teaching us, this manipulation? What is it teaching us? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so I did mention manipulation in love, right? So some of us can be manipulative when it comes to love. Maybe we're passive aggressive. Maybe we are trying to do things to get our way, right, when it comes to love. And what it's teaching us instead is just, make a romantic gesture. Make a romantic gesture because sometimes when you're manipulative, you're actually being manipulative to yourself because how you treat others is how you treat yourself since we're all one. And so make a romantic gesture towards yourself, light candles. See how I made this so romantic? I'm just teasing. I just do that for the spiritual part. But anyway, just you can make a romantic gesture. Um, you know, when it comes to, just being with your own self and your own soul, okay? Also making a romantic gesture with your significant other, your loved one, your twin flame, okay? And so instead of manipulating, it's teaching you manipulation is a very good tool. That's what the shadow's teaching us is to instead make a romantic, loving gesture. I hope that makes sense. I was also going to pull another card on what else is manipulation teaching us? What else is manipulation teaching us, please? These are the archetype cards, so I'm hoping it gives me an archetype of manipulation. What else is manipulation teaching us? Or how is manipulation serving us? How is manipulation serving us? In what way is manipulation serving us? All right. Oh, that's so funny. And I wrote this card, oneness, abandonment. Yes, yes, yes. So this is a big one. And so the shadow of abandonment, it makes us, yes, and it makes us realize we are all one. It's when we feel abandoned, that abandonment feeling teaches us that there is no such thing as abandonment because we are all one. That is just an illusion, right? So that was just kind of an extra special little treat there of a shadow. But let's go into manipulation. Let's go into manipulation. Can I have a card, please, that has to do with manipulation? Yeah, abandonment's big on the twin flames, right? That's huge. Everyone kind of goes through that abandonment feeling, right? Ooh, the shapeshifter. All right, the shapeshifter. So this is about projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. The light attributes skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see potential in anything. Yeah. So to be a shapeshifter that can be manipulative, right? Because you're projecting your personal agenda. That's very manipulative, right? We all do that, right? If we have a personal agenda and we want to manipulate the situation, we want to go in our direction, we may project, our personal agenda, okay? And they want us to embrace that part of ourselves, right? That part of ourselves that can be manipulative. And, but, it's teaching us to instead go through the levels of consciousness and see the potential in everything. So even though we may have our own agendas and we may really want something to go our way, they're asking us. So manipulation is teaching us to be open to other ways of doing things, right? Being open to all the different types of consciousness or, just the different potentials in everyday things. Okay. So that is one example of manipulation. So if someone calls you manipulative, say thank you. It's really teaching me things, and I love that part of me. I love that part of me, which is manipulative, right? We're all manipulative. Nobody can say they're not manipulative. Everyone's manipulative in some way, in some shape or form. If you notice it in someone else, it's in you. Now, if you don't notice it in other people, it may not be in you. It may not be something that you even casted away. All right, another shadow we have uncomfortable. That's an interesting one, right? Because when we feel uncomfortable, I can definitely think of situations where I felt uncomfortable. Okay, like sexual harassment's a big one, right? Where you feel uncomfortable. All right, but people don't want to feel uncomfortable, right? They want to seem like they have strength. They don't want to seem weak. They want to seem like don't mess with me, right? They don't want to come off as uncomfortable, right? But the bottom line is everyone feels uncomfortable, and it's not a bad thing. Okay, and being uncomfortable is teaching us that you know what, there's a path to being comfortable, and that maybe we made other people feel uncomfortable, right? Maybe we said something, maybe we did something, and we made others feel uncomfortable, right? And we were kind of maybe felt like insulted, right? Because they felt uncomfortable with what we said. Like maybe For instance, I like to talk about tarot, and I have a girlfriend who feels uncomfortable when I talk about tarot because it's not in her religious beliefs. Tarot to her is very evil. So she feels uncomfortable if I mention it. If I talk about my YouTube, she feels uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, I'm seeing her today at 3 o'clock. We're having a birthday party. Not for me though, it's not my birthday. But anyway, she's actually, I would say, one of my three best friends in this world. Anyway, she does not like tarot. She's very, very strict religious. Okay. And she feels uncomfortable when I talk about it. And that's okay because I respect that. I respect her uncomfortableness. And so it's a part of me that I love about myself, right? I love this part of me that does tarot. But that doesn't mean other people have to love that part of me. And they don't have to love my tarot to be my friend. We have other qualities, right? We have other qualities. Okay, so let's talk more about uncomfortable. So the shadow of uncomfortable, what is it teaching us? The shadow of uncomfortable. What do you want us to know about being uncomfortable? Please, one card. One card. What can we learn from uncomfortable? Yeah. Well, it came out reversed, okay? So it makes us feel unstable. So so feeling uncomfortable, that's telling us, hey, we need to stabilize. We need to stabilize in our well-being, okay? And not that we need to, it's okay to feel uncomfortable. And it's just our way of our bodies and our minds to give us a hint, right? That, kind of like it's like a hot and cold. When you're getting cold, when you're getting colder, you're going to start to feel uncomfortable and hey, this situation doesn't feel right to me. Thank you, uncomfortableness, for showing me this. Thank you. I appreciate you showing me that I need to stabilize in this situation. Okay. Hope that makes sense. And you may see it and there might be another reason why you find this shadow to be helpful and why you would love to embrace that shadow and to say thank you to uncomfortable. Now, this one is I'm having a hard time picking up. But this is a big one in the twin flame journey. This one says doubt. Oh Lord, doubt is the big one on the twin flame journey. Whew, okay, doubt. Well, how is doubt serving us, right? So this might be something you definitely see in others, but you definitely may see in yourself. Some of you may not see it in yourselves. Maybe some of you feel like, well, I'm just being practical, realistic, okay? And then some of you might say, nah, I'm just doubting. I'm doubting what spirit's telling me. I'm doubting my own intuition, right? So with the doubt, what is it teaching us? Well, it's teaching us to trust, right? Doubting is teaching us to trust in our own wisdom, right? So we love to see that doubt. When that doubt comes our way, we don't want to cast it in the shadows. We want to appreciate that part of ourselves, that doubt, because it's teaching us to trust in our own gut feeling. Or if we are doubting, and to trust that too. Trust in our own gut feeling. Hey, my gut says no, and I'm doubting that that's something I should do, and trusting that gut feeling instead of like overriding it with logic and saying, why am I thinking I shouldn't get on this plane or whatever it is, right? So doubting is also beneficial in other ways. Let's see. Can you give me why is doubt here? Why is doubt a good thing? Oh, I just said airplane, and here's an airplane going overhead. That's funny. Okay. Okay, what is doubt teaching us, please? What is doubt teaching us? Oh, I'm sorry. What is doubt teaching us? One card. What is doubt teaching us, please? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, reevaluation. Yes, to reevaluate. That's what, yeah, when you doubt something, it makes you reevaluate. Doubting is such a, it is so needed, right? It is a blessing. Okay, so you have to love that part. I mean, you don't have to, but to embrace and love that part of you that doubts. It makes you reevaluate things. Because doubting makes you feel like, well, gee, maybe I'm going in the wrong direction. And maybe there's a better direction for me. And you start to put down roots in another direction that's probably way better for you. Right? Or if your intuition's saying, I'm going on the right path. I'm just doubting because, I'm getting tired. So, maybe, with the twin flame journey. But like if you know that the twin flame journey is something that your soul has put you on, then the doubt is teaching you to trust. Well, that's pretty much all I'm going to pull is 3 shadows because I just kind of wanted to do like a brief every week, certain shadows. I'm gonna do it this way. I think that worked out nicely to kind of give us an idea on how shadows. I don't want to do any more videos on what's blocking twin flame union with shadows because I want everyone to embrace their shadows. I want everyone to love their shadows and to love the shadows in other people because that will teach us how to unconditionally love. And that is the goal to get into twin flame union. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button and I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye, everyone.